Hey guys, thanks for checking out the channel. I know it's been a long time since I've been able to post a video, but things are slowing down a little bit in the world and in my life, so I've been able to get some recording done and just share with you what's new in my world. So you can see right away, I've got a Kemper beside me. And I have made the switch. I am one of the latest to go ahead and make the switch. Now, first of all, I am an analog guy, not a purist, but I do like my analog. So the reverbs, I really prefer that warm, full tone, that beautiful breakdown of a true analog delay. And I love my tube. If you watch my channel, you know I love my tube amps. So I was always saying I will never, ever, ever go away from a tube amp. And everything started to fall apart when one of my old students was going to the worship school in Hillsong, Australia, and he sent me a picture of Droff's setup, of Nigel Hendroff's. He was setting him up for Sunday morning, and he sent me a picture, and Nigel had a Kemper. And things started to fall apart because, you know, those of us who are familiar with the worship world, and I'm sure lots of people outside of it too, know who Nigel Hendroff is because of his amazing tone and his ability just to write some of the coolest, most fitting guitar parts. So if Nigel could do it, I thought maybe there's something to it. So I started looking. I've been looking for probably over a year now to see if I could find a used one for a good price. So I finally did, and I thought I'll do a shootout. If I don't like it, I'll sell it. If I do like it, I'll keep it and sell one of my amps. So here we are. A few months in, and I've got my Kemper and I've been using it. So I'm not going to do a side-by-side shootout. There's enough of those on YouTube. But I'm going to tell you just a couple reasons why I went Kemper, and maybe you want to go with one of the profilers that are out there. There are some other great ones, but Nigel uses Kemper, so of course I saw it on his stage, so I thought, you know, it's probably the best one, so I'll use that one. So anyway, just being honest. So I got the Kemper, and the reason that I like it, and my worship pastor likes it, and our sound guy likes it, our tech team who do the live stream like it, is because we always put our live amps off stage and we mic them. And what comes through my ears, and what comes out the amp, and what comes out the speakers, and what comes out on the internet are four different things. So I would always like tune in my tone, tweak it, loved it, but I put on my ears, and granted I don't have the best in-ears, I have Shure 215s, but it was just so different. And then when I went to the Kemper, I was finding it was a lot closer. What I heard in my ears, what was coming out of the speakers, and what was going through the live stream was a lot more consistent tone. Of course, our sound guys love having no amp on stage. So let's get to the nitty-gritty. First of all, I'm going through the output of the Kemper into a Roland Duo Capture, into just GarageBand. That's where I'm picking up my sound. There's actually nothing on, if I mute the computer sound, there's actually nothing coming out. Everything is being recorded just onto here. So when I got it, the first thing I did was just try out some of the settings that were already, or the profiles that were already in there. And then I went to one of the worship websites. I can't remember the name of it, but I'll try to put a link or at least a mention in the video here. And got some of their free ones. So Carl Martin has a Benson Monarch, which that was my dream amp. That's what I was saving up for, but now I probably won't get because of the Kemper. So I got Brian Carl's Monarch profile and also some of Hendroff. So I'll play some of those. So let's just get to it. The built-in, one that just came with the Kemper is the Vox AC30. You know, that's another dream amp on a lot of people's lists. So this is his 1965 Vox AC30 that came with the Kemper. Let me turn off my delay. So this is just Kemper, a bit of Verb, and the AC30. And then I made just another channel, the same thing, just a little bit just a little bit more drive. Then I made, this is, I took the Benson amp from Brian Carl and then I added some of the effects that are in the Kemper. So I'm not using the effects, but I just wanted to put together a profile that had the effects. So this is all only Kemper effects you're hearing. This is my Benson ambient tone. So that's all Benson effects. You can get that with no other pedals, just with the Benson itself. Or I mean with, sorry, the Kemper itself. So then I have, this is the one I used, there's two channels I use the most. This is one of them. It's just a real nice, clean Benson Monarch American channel. Completely dry, clean, and it plays really well with my effects, which I'll get to in a minute here. And then I put together just a slightly more dirty channel of that. This is just a copy of that channel. This is a more driven Benson. So all the drive of this is not the Kemper effect, but the gain on the profile for the Benson Monarch. And then I made a oh no, we're at the Hendroff. This is his Prism and Bloom and his Bad Cat. Then we've got his Vox AC-15 and a Spitfire. And then this is the Vox AC-15 by Hendroff. So this is the profiles that Nigel Hendroff made. You can get these for free on the website. You can also purchase additional ones. And then I made a clean one. This is, I profiled my own amp just to see how it would sound. And it sounds pretty close to the original, but what I would suggest, unless you have a really unique amp, just get somebody else's profiles, because there are way better Fender Twin profiles that you can get for free in Kemperland. People who have professional equipment who did it well. I just did it to see if I could do it. This is how it sounds. And then finally, this is just one that my worship pastor Mitch put together that he plays when he uses my Kemper for worship. And it's going to sound a little different because he usually plays my White Falcon for that. So this is set up for the White Falcon. All right, so let's go back to those my favorite two channels, and we'll play some effects. And I really was impressed with how the Benson reacts to my pedals. So let's get these on here. So this is I can't remember, did I say Benson or Kemper? Kemper with the Benson profile. So this is a Benson Monarch with my Benson preamp pedal. So this is just straight up, and then with the preamp. And then my Centura added on top of that. And then this is the slightly more gain Benson. With the Benson preamp. And the Centura. right, so that is an update on what I've been playing. I've been working at getting to recording the final episode of the worship rig under $1,000, and I hope to get that out soon. To my friends who have been keeping up, thank you for your patience, and tell me what you think. Obviously I didn't do a side-by-side comparison, but how does this sound coming through your speakers, whatever you're listening to? Does it sound similar to some of the amps that I played in the past? What do you think? What are you playing? Is anybody ready to make the switch to a some kind of profiler? Are you a purist and you will never go tube? What are you thinking? So let me know in the comments. What are you playing? What are you loving? What do you listen to these days? Let's chat.